This is Slade McClendon with Sunbelt Fire, and today we are going to have our spotlight on a firefighter. We are at the Napoleonville Volunteer Fire Department in Louisiana, and I have the opportunity and privilege to meet with Chief Don Blanchard, who has been the fire chief here at Napoleonville. First, Chief, I would just like to ask you, how many years have you been involved in the fire department here?
I've been involved here for 37 years.
Wow, 37 years. Wow, that's great. And how many years have you been chief here?
I've been the chief for 27 years.
Gotcha. And Chief, what is it that made you want to come and be a part of the volunteer fire department?
I suppose just like any small child wanting to grow up to be a firefighter or a policeman, I've done both actually, but when I was 12 years old, I came by the fire station here and they were doing a little training outside, and I asked if I could join as a junior firefighter. The age limit back then was 13 and I was 12, but they let me in anyway, and I've been here ever since. And so I just love doing it. This is my hobby. I don't hunt or fish. I do fire department stuff. As I grew older and got 18 years old, I became a senior fireman and then a lieutenant, and worked my way on up, second assistant chief, and ultimately chief. We have discussions at the plant where I work. Sometimes people ask me, why do you do it? Why do you get up in the middle of the night and go help people, or put all your time into this thing for no pay? And I never had the words to describe it. It was something inside. And finally, just a few years ago, I was at a banquet and I heard our fire marshal the state of Louisiana here speaking as a guest speaker, and he said the word that I've been searching for. It's a calling. It describes perfectly. I never could put my finger on it, but that's who we are. It's just inside of us. We want to help, and that's what we do.
Well, Chief, I know our friendship has started here, and I look forward to getting to know you better over time, and just listening to you earlier, and just our conversations about how rich it truly is with the fire service and for what y'all do day in and day out. I personally thank you for what you do. I know what y'all have meant personally for me and my family when my father had an issue, and it was the first 4 guys were EMTs on top of him. And so, Chief, I want to thank you, and thank your fire department again for protecting not just Napoleonville, but for helping protect our state and all of our communities. Thank you so much, Chief.
It's our honor and pleasure.
Thank you again.
Thank you.